A nation in mourning. Tributes pour in for late President George H.W. Bush. Plus a tentative deal, Marriott workers reach a new settlement that could mean higher wages and health care. And back to school, Butte County reopening campuses after the devastating Camp Fire. Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Griego. This is your PIX Now update, and here are some of the top headlines we are following right now. The body of late President George Herbert Walker Bush is heading to the Capitol Rotunda in Washington, D.C., where he will lie in state today. The 41st President of the United States died Friday night at the age of 94. Over the weekend, former presidents, including Bush's own son, George W. Bush, remembered his legacy.
I think he's going to go down as the greatest one-term president ever because of his foreign policy, deftly handling the end of the Cold War, for example, reunification of Germany.
History will be quite kind to him in his presidency.
And as the nation mourns, this touching image is going viral. A photo of the late president's service dog, Sully, lying next to his owner's casket. A Bush family spokesman shared the photo online with the hashtag #Remember41. And taking a live look from Texas at the George H.W. Bush Library, this is where his body will return after a funeral on Wednesday at Washington's National Cathedral. The 41st president will be buried next to his wife, Barbara, and daughter, Robin. This just in, we have now learned one person has died in a double shooting that broke out in San Francisco early this morning. It happened around 1 a.m. in the Mission District near 16th and Valencia. Police say a second victim is in the hospital and they are still searching for the suspect. No word yet on what led up to the shooting. After more than 2 months on strike, the Marriott Hotel Workers Union has just announced they have reached a tentative settlement with the hotel chain. The agreement will end the work stoppage and includes higher wage standards and healthcare coverage. It still needs a ratification vote by the union leaders. In a statement, the union said in part, this hard-fought contract sets a new and transformative standard for San Francisco's hotel industry. Right now, dozens of community leaders in San Jose are taking part in a hunger strike, protesting Google's plan to transform the downtown area instead of building affordable housing. They have set up a vigil at City Hall for today and tomorrow. They say Google's move will increase housing costs to the point where current residents will be pushed out. They're asking City Council to reconsider its plan of selling public land to Google ahead of tomorrow's vote at 2:30. Nearly 1 month after the Camp Fire, some Butte County kids are finally heading back to school. 87 campuses will welcome back more than 28,000 students today. Officials shut down all Butte County schools when the fire broke out November 8th. 14 schools were either damaged or destroyed, and the Camp Fire is blamed for 88 deaths and 25 people are still unaccounted for. The fire burned more than 153,000 acres and destroyed more than 13,000 buildings. There is a new way to avoid the long lines at Bay Area DMV offices. A self-service terminal is officially opening today at the Santa Clara Central Park Library. This is the first library in the Bay Area to get a kiosk, and it's only the third library in the entire state to have one. Most of them have been installed in DMV field offices or inside grocery stores. You can renew your registration and then print it out right there on the spot. And of course, you can also renew online, but you'd have to wait for the hard copy to come by mail. Happening today, a fun tradition at UC Berkeley. A herd of therapy llamas will be on campus today to help students de-stress ahead of their rigorous final exams. The furry four-legged visitors will be stationed outside the main campus library from noon to 3. Students we will be able to brush the llamas and even pose for some selfies. Well, we will be back with another update at the top of the hour, and you can watch or listen to our updates on your favorite platforms, including our website, kpix.com, or on our KPIX Facebook page.
PIX Now News is sponsored by Chevron, proud to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
Meet our STEM standout, Luciano Del Rio.
Team 841 is Richmond High School's robotics team. What it is an after-school program that teaches Richmond High School students about STEM.
Luciano encourages us to really think outside the box to approach a problem.
Luciano's story is important because he comes from this community. The work that he does here goes beyond the classroom and the school.
Chevron and CBS 5 teaming up to support STEM education in the Bay Area.